So doing that, and then I just got out of the gym, so feeling fresh. All about that gym therapy, but it's funny because like here in Little Mexico, in Eastern Washington, wise, like my braids, my ink, I look, it's yeah, the right to judge any business rolled 1,000. Actually, I judge every business roll. That's what you have circle damn narcs, right? But with that said, judge and then start talking or vibing. It's going good. My friend's still in the hospital with my kiddo. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. Prayers, hugs. Yeah, it's what's wrong with the little one? I'm asking. Prayers and hugs was definitely, especially in the hospital stuff, kiddos. It's difficult, most definitely. But once again, prayers and hugs to your little one. Pray all is good. Comes out for the best, most definitely. But yeah, like at the gym, they'll be looking at me because, like, once again, the ink, etc. So that's why, like, I tell people, yo, read it. Like people of color, brown and black, we have tattoos, etc., braids, etc. We should have the right to judge. Statistically speaking, wise, like a little thug. I tell people I'm far from that. So just let's talk and vibe. So it's all about communication, comprehension, talking and vibing, and then judge them. Like me, I judge the whole world. 0 to 3 minutes, I'm already judging you. She was diagnosed with lupus and had excess fluid in her heart lining. And I'm sorry, prayers and hugs. Yeah, that lupus stuff. I'm sorry. That's for being young too. That's prayers and hugs. Just keep her happy, best ass. Keep it positive, best ass. I know for sure 1,000. Easy said than them was definitely. But the big man upstairs got you, best ass. And the whole squad does out here. I have a bunch of friends that have that. They're my age or younger, older. I'm just like, it's tough, but like time just happy thoughts, day by day, baby steps, because our head's our best friend, our worst enemy. If you're always down, that's what they say. Stress is a killer. Very, very well said. That's why a lot of people that are older, they don't make it that long. Like, I observe. I don't know how everybody else, but I observe people all around me, right? So my generation, wife from the '80s, I've noticed that me, like, it's gonna sound bad when I say it, but I keep it 1,000. Like, my age, 80s and older, like older, they live like age 80, 90, 100. 80s and younger, nah. 60s, at 50s, we're getting the S word, strokes. At 60s, we're getting the C word, cancer. So I thought my kiddos, I got like 20 more, 10 more years, I'm gonna, stroke. And then 20 more years, I gotta go. And they're like, oh, don't say that. I'm just saying, man. I observe all the time. Everyone's stopping at a young age, but not my belief is yes, for sure you got diseases, cancer. I totally get them, definitely. But at the same time, my personal opinion, remember, your head's your best friend and your worst enemy. If you're always stressing, stress is a killer 1,000. Like me personally, like I did, like, blessed now 1,000 every which way, But Wednesday, but she's diagnosed better. I'm gonna say any day. Oh well, plain she is better, just for sure doctors do their part, and then family wise take care of the little one best as, and just keep them, uplift them best as. I know for sure it sucks seeing our little ones down, or anyone down, friends, family, etc. It hurts because like you would love to fix them, uplift them, etc. But it's all you can do is just positive thoughts best as for the little ones and anyone in general for the most part, But like I'm blessed 1,000 now. That's how I say 1,000. Pretty soon I'll get on me wise, but like me, like once again, I love my ex for leaving me. Very blessed every which way. I died, 18 months ago. It's crazy how time goes fast, like like I talk about this, right? I do my comments. I got my ink. All the great jobs next year. I should be doing my ink, That's the idea, because this is the answer to life relationship why we severed for amps and narcs. But with that's why the motto for this, for all the amps, is lost in love, want to find someone to accompany. Oh, that's cool. Does anyone want to video with me? Oh, you talking about dual lives? Oh yeah, for sure. You're jumping on if you want to. I'm scared at home alone. I want someone to accompany me. Well, for the most part, you should want to say you're home alone, but to each almost definitely, But that's what me was. Hey Melissa, how you doing? How's it going? Welcome to Live. How was the weekend? How's the family? But me was like tell it sounds wild when I say like tell people like, well, you can let go of your ex is 1,000. You can tell them face to face, nose to nose, mouth to mouth, like, yo, I love you for leaving me. Like I'm gonna get that. Actually, on my birthday, 3 months from now, I'm gonna get. I love you for leaving me. So it's an oxymoron. Because how do you tell someone that destroyed you, cheated on you, got up and left, that you love it for leaving them? In the beginning, you don't see it because you have bitterness, hatred to that individual. Because it's like you're in disbelief. But I promise you this, like with the with the support team, I promise you this, you can heal and let go a lot faster. That's why I have my ex's name. I let it go in 88 days because my 10S, my light workers. This is all, my hashtags, etc. Just to guide people. And oh hey, Maisha, how you doing? How's it going? How you been? How you been, ma? How's life? How's the family in Cali? But so like like we see each other, and it's I tell you, oh, we have the best relation. We had 7 years toxicity, right? And now prayers for you and your hubs, etc. That y'all last a long time. That is last dying breath. But I have nothing against you guys, I go because she was like told me like a couple weeks ago, like how long has it been since it all went down? I was like, well, 18 months. Then I said 17 months. It was 17 months. And you still talking about it? I was like, yo, I'm gonna talk this to my last dying breath. I'm not a victim. I'm not a survivor. I'm not a warrior. I'm just telling the story for all the imps and narcs. That's I'm an empathist narcissist. Imp squad. I just need you to get up to figure out who you are as an individual, because your head's your best friend and your worst enemy. Was you always overthinking, and then when you allow petty words to bother you from imps and narcs, that's why I say push all narcs, energy vampires away 1,000. Then you get in your feelings, and then your day goes to shit, and then from there, it's a long day because you're like, dude, I just want this day to end. Tomorrow I'll start fresh, and that's how it is, But with support team, let's have people keep positive people around you, always, at always. It's like they say, life's hard. Actually, when I say my things, what I say, I'm not being rude to you or anybody. I just keep it 1,000. Like it's not hard. We're brainwashed that life is hard. It's actually not hard. It's hard because we allow narcs and energy vampires in the life every which way. Look around your surroundings. Because that's your family, that's your kin, that's your girl, that's your boy, your peoples. You have to talk to them. If they're being, disrespectful, they're being negative towards you, you don't need them in your life. I'm going, to each your own, but I don't be mean so much. Like, yo, I'll just keep it short with you, and that's it. I don't need you in my life right now. If I see you, I won't be mean to you. What's up? How you doing? How's the family? How's your health? Like, ask anyone that jumps on there. The same question. What's up with you? But if you're an energy vampire, I'm not going to keep you around. And if you want to, we can elaborate. I will talk to anybody. That's why here I'm at GC on TikTok, the whole narc talk. I did a narc talk in the beginning because I believe my ex was a narcissist, right? Because you have all the criteria. You said, oh, thank you, America Bennett, how you doing? How's it going? You didn't have to do that, but thank you. I love respect to you. And then that's why I fall back, and I was like, because we were doing co-parenting good, we were talking cool. I'm just like, well, a narcissist for the most part, only a covert is somewhat nice, but they can act nice, they can't be nice, right? And all narcs are robotic. You have your nice one, the covert, then you have the mean one, sociopath, psychopaths, but they're all robotic. They can't be fixed. They are their own comfort to the last dying breath. With that said, remember this, the whole world, everybody that walks around, everyone has narcissist traits every which way. But we're not narcissists. Like I tell people, I can love bomb you, I can gaslight you, I can sell that fake Romeo and Juliet love story, I can do the Jade August entanglement, aka cheating, that's why I have it on me, etc., to call the world out. Hey, what up, agent? What up, man? What's going on the live? I'll be here for an hour if you want to, then we'll chop it up if you want to. Or if you want to, you can jump on here if you like. And then I can be verbally abusive, physically abusive, but I'm not a narcissist. You're good. I tell you, I'm only gonna be here for an hour because I gotta jump off and then finish my resume, my cover letter, and then we'll give you a jingle for sure, most definitely. And then go to work early so I can potentially talk to the IT guy, the manager, the main guy that runs the show. That's because I love computers. This is, once again, computer questions, guys. I got you every which way. They're easy to work on, easy to do. I can teach anybody in the world. And that's why I'm the doctor. I can fix computers. Oh, but also with that said, I'm going to do a TikTok about that. So remember, Church of Lost Stands, lovers, healers, overthinkers, right? So we're AKA fixers. We want to fix and save the world. The downfall is we can't fix nobody. We can heal, guide, support, uplift, forewarn, show love to everybody, but we can't fix nobody. And that's the downfall of an imp, is that we want to fix them. You see someone down, your people, your partner, we want to pick them up, which that's our job to a certain extent. But the downfall, if we do it to the wrong people, you can give your energy, quote unquote, to the wrong people. It's overwhelming, right? So with that said, nobody in the world can fix nobody. Nobody can. Not a therapist, psychiatrist, counselor, drugs, pills, alcohol. Here's for all the religious forms of stabbing the heart. Not even God can't fix you. If God can fix you, He would have fixed the whole world a long time ago. He gave us free will. He's by our side. If whatever high power you believe in. That's why we make cartoons. Who knows you better than you? Yourself, the devil, and God. The little angel, God, right? Quote unquote, right? So with that said. Hey, what up, Linda? How you doing? Welcome to Live. How you been? How's the weekend? But with that said, as humans, we can fix man-made things. Like me, I can fix any computer. I can fix cars. And if you know how to fix it, Google and YouTube's your best friend. Like for example, analogies. The light bulb goes out, it pops, right? What do? I buy, take it out, buy another one, and replace it. I fixed it. See, we can fix things. Man-made things, but we can't fix humans. I cannot fix you. You cannot fix I. You can talk to me about me. Tell me, whatchamacallit, advice, most definitely, but I can't fix you, you can't fix me. So that's a downfall that people don't realize that, and especially, that's why a lot of therapists, counselors, psychiatrists, life coaches out here don't like me too much because I say it that I'm like, oh, I'm not being mean to you. Yes, you went to school. Yes, you have your credentials, all that great jazz, but you can't fix nobody. Especially when I tell people, yo, you went to therapy for, I tell therapists, you have your clients there for 1 year, cool, whatever, I guess. But 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, nah, that's way too long. You're a gimmick. And they're like, what do you mean I'm a gimmick? You're a gimmick. First and foremost, you can't fix nobody. I can't fix nobody. But with that said, I don't gotta talk to somebody for a year, 7 years to tell them no. Give me 2-3 hours of your day. I promise I'll blow your mind. I'll elaborate, ask me any question about life, relationship, and suffered, M's and R's, and I'll help you control your your overthinking because your head's your best friend and your worst enemy. Why? The analogy for Mansion, for NF, the rap artist NF, the song Mansion, which I'll get that on my neck. In your head, once again, I say your head is your best friend and worst enemy, right? So all the doors of pain are wide open, from behind the screen to your childhood. Oh, what up? Courtney, how you doing? How's it going? I'm good. And you? Oh, I'm very blessed. I'm just like, I'm sore a little bit. I just came out of the gym, but I pulled my right calf muscle. So it's kind of sore, so I can't run as long, I can't do power walking as long because I don't want to hurt it more than it is. So I can take it easy. The rest of my body's cool, but yeah, but no. Hey, what up, Courtney? How's it going? Welcome to live. I'll start doing more day lives because I work swing shifts, so you'll see me a lot more weekly wise. Probably a couple hours on here, etc. 2-3 hours. That's good enough for me. But anyways, like I was saying, so that's why I love to do debates, like do a live, chop it up. But it's not. If people heard the word debate and they think like war, like no, I'm not beating you with the Bible. Your opinion, my opinion, and vice versa, our knowledge, etc. We're just comparing notes and that's it. EMPS, right? Team squared, emphasis. We're on the same team, quote unquote, right? But like me, I'm leaving the matrix. I call the whole world out, but I'm not being mean to you, cruel to you at all. Just talking, elaborate, etc. I don't want you to be my level. I need you to be my level. Go through your healing process, awaken, eventually become woke. Leave the matrix. That's why I just saw that flick. I'm personally, I'm not really an emotional person. I'm not like I was when you're little kids, understandable. But as far as like adults, like I shed my tears. My first baby mom, 12 year narcissist, 1,000. Yeah, I destroyed her which way. I give her a prop. She's the beast what she do. But with that said, all narcissists robotic. They can't be fixed. But once again, I won't be mean to them. Before I had bitterness, hatred towards them because that's my narc traits in me. Because I was like, yo, that's how people can once you understand what they are, like how you can destroy people, use people, and they do it purposely. Why? Because they don't care. But once again, the narcissists, the karma, they are their own karma because they can't love nobody. They can't even love themselves. And that's why I tell, I'll get that my rib cage probably next year for sure. The riddle I tell everybody, who's the problem? The person in the mirror, the person looking in the mirror. That riddle for imps and narcs, both sides. Narcissists die with that because they can't ever love themselves. They hate the mirror. They hate themselves. End of story. It sucks to be them. But once again, I won't be mean to them. I'll talk to them and I'll elaborate with them. And Tertial lost imps, they die with that riddle for a very long time until they learn to love themselves because nobody can fix them but them. And that's it. A lot of people like to hear it, but I'm like, if you want me to sugarcoat things, I'm not the person. Just keep scrolling. Go to your therapist, go to a psychiatrist, do all that, and do the sugarcoat life. They'll be okay. Like the idea is to try to fix yourself as soon as possible. But once again, it's not a race. No, it's not a race. Just work on yourself and just day by day baby steps. And to make life a hell of a lot easier, push all narcs and engine vampires away 1,000. Don't matter that your family, like me, like I got 8 kids. I say 50 kiddos, sarcastic wise, but it's 7 by blood and my stepson 8. I'm dependent on myself now. A lot of people get fun when I say this, which I will do TikTok, especially as parents, single parents, single mom, father, etc., or as couples. Like I don't need nobody in this world. I'm dependent on myself. I don't need my kids. I don't need my partner. I don't need nobody in my family. I don't need nobody at all. If I allow you in my life, because I allow you in my life, and that's it. If you get up and leave, your choice. I pray for you, pray for the best, and that's it. I trip, I don't fall. That's the thing. A lot of people, they're codependent. Everyone in this world is codependent. Everybody, kids, parents, partners, etc. That's the reason why when people get up and leave or mistreat you, it hurts hella bad, right? Because you're codependent on them. That's all it is. Because if they get up and leave, what's going to happen to you? A lot of people don't ask themselves that. Like, if my partner leaves, my kid leaves, my parents don't talk to me, etc., what happens to me? A lot of imps will die 1,000 because we're raised to be codependent, not knowing. Raised very incorrectly, wise. Sounds bad, but it's honest truth. Like me, it took me 39 years of my life to say what I'm saying. I love my ex for leaving me, blessed every which way. And I love her for leaving me, because why? If she didn't done what she done, we would still be together miserably, toxic as fuck, every which way. And I'd be like, damn. Like me, I was more healing. And once again, two imps together, which she and I was, it's going to be a toxic relationship, wise. But once again, I tell people, everyone's broken, right? As an imp, how broken are you? How hurt are you? And that's the question. And that's like, only you can answer that. In my situation with my ex, I told her, like, I don't die with petty words. I don't. I go, I'm more healed than you are, etc. That's what you can say any negative to me, I'll just do reverse psychology on you, and you die with those words, and you cry. Do I feel bad for doing that? No, I don't. I'm just matching your energy. You play dumb, I play dumb. And with that said, that people say that's narcissist traits, like, yeah, you can say that's narcissist traits, but I'm just matching your energy. You play dumb, I play dumb. You know, you cool, I'm cool. I'm just vibing with you. And I'll warn you, hey, kick back with your stuff, and that's it. A lot of people don't warn, you know, they just lash out because, once again, their walls are high, and you say some shit to them, they'll just pop off without building up and elaborating. So, like, nah, this stock and vibe, man. I'm gonna tell you why are you mad? If I bother you, that's what I type out many times in my TikToks. If my TikTok bothers you, who's the problem? Am I the problem? Are you the problem? Or the word's the problem? Because I don't even know you. You know, and that's your ish, not my ish. Oh, thank you for sharing the live. Thank you guys. But you see, I'm not being mean to you. I would sit there and elaborate with you. And here's the kicker: if the words bother you, especially if I don't know you, then that's called trauma, triggers. You gotta work on that. I don't. I can hold your hand. You know, heal you, guide you, support you, uplift you, forewarn you, show you mad love, but can't fix you. Nobody in the world can fix you, but only you, and that's it. You know, and people gotta realize that. So that's why, once again, the big boys are like who I am, etc. Which it don't matter to me. Like, hey, I'll keep saying this to my last dying breath. You see my TikToks, you know, I'll vibe with anything. So, and I just keep it humble. A lot of people like, yo, why don't you talk about different subjects? I'm like, what? Race, religion, politics, COVID. I could talk about it, but I'll trigger the whole world. And on TikTok, you have too many butterflies and unicorns. Well, they'll report me. Like, nah, I just don't talk about that. Like me, I can talk about it easily. I won't get my feelings about it. I love talking about it. But if you're narrow-minded, I'll get you feelings. Even if you're open-minded, I'll still get you your feelings because you still need to work on yourself. Simple as that. And that's not my issue. But once again, I'm not being mean to you, cruel to you. I just talking vibe with you. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less, you know? So that's all I do, man. That's why I tell you, I jump on live, do my thing, etc. Just to have fun and vibe. And then I do, once again, not a competition. I need you to be my level. Listen to the power of now, my level. Go your healing process, awakening process, awaken and become woke. You're in the matrix. Now you understand how the world functions. Now you understand everything. Time is irrelevant. Everything is gone. It's fucking beautiful because now you live day by day and that's it. You don't care about time. You don't care about the calendar. You don't do plans. You just do ideas. Yeah, you're just rolling. That's it. I go to work. I do my thing and that's it, right? My coworkers obviously ask me about my ink, you know, especially the young generation, because the young generation thinks they're like, I'm their age. And they're like, damn, man, Rito, I forget that you're up there in age, man. But I look at you like, no, because the way I carry myself, I take care of myself best as, you know. But I can speak your lingo, I understand where y'all coming from. And that's why, you know, the young cats, they'd be like, you know, they're doing the thing, best friend girls. I go, that's cool. And I tell them, you know why? Because you're broken. I go, you're not a circle, you're a square. But you're just broken, you're a square circle. Because I go, anything you do negative, that's your narc traits coming out of you. And they'd be like, I'm not broken. I'm like, okay, if you're not broken, why are you body hopping? Why are you using females? Tell me that's good, tell me that's bad. Right, wrong, positive, negative, yin, yang. I go, I could do this all day with you. The whole world's broken. Simple as that. The difference is narcissists can't ever change. Broken to the last dying breath. You touch your last stamp, you can change when you're ready to. Anything you do negative, that's your narc traits coming out of you. I mean, my narc traits coming out with my kids. More people tricking me and my kids. Because in my head, like, it'd be nice if they could speak, you know, think like I think. Every which way. Yes, they're kids, yes, they're growing up, but that's why I talk to them, elaborate with them. Why am I mad at you? Why am I yelling at you? Why are we having this conversation again? See, I talk to my kids. They'll stay quiet because they know I'm mad. I go, am I being mean? Or you being mean? Or what's going on? Like, we're talking elaborate every which way, you know? And with that said, you know, that's the idea, is to vibe with your kids. Hey, Nessa, how you doing? Welcome to Live. And that's the idea, to vibe with your kids, you know, because they're the next generation to be. And you know, the idea is, as an individual, as I am, to break the generation cycle. I broke it every which way 1,000. Every which way 1,000. Call me crazy, I'll be crazy. Words don't bother me. I'll be, yes, I'm crazy. And I'll just, when anyone calls me out, I'll be cool. Tell me why I'm crazy. Can you please elaborate? And from there, when I trigger you, be like, okay, I triggered you. Why you bother? Because is it myself? Is it you? Or the words? See, I'm going to ask the same shit every single time. Because the issue, I know on my side, I'm blessed. It's not I, it's you. But I need you on your side to elaborate and answer the question. If you don't want to answer, run. Do what we've done the majority of life. Run from our problems. Do that. And with that said, I tell you, if I triggered you in your head, your mansion, I live there now. In your head, your mansion, that door, that room, I live there, eating my popcorn, watching Cat Out of Beauty, smiling. You can kick me out whenever you're ready to. Now, I live there rent free. And every time you hear about me, see my TikToks, Fuck that guy. Thank you. I did my job. And I'm being rude to you. I'm not being rude to you. Far from that. I'm just, I'm talking to vibe. That's all it is. Like, how could a person behind the screen bother you? Once again, because your ex, your best friend, your worst enemy, because you haven't let go of your exes, past pain, toxic love, trauma, and the cherry on top, child trauma 1000. That's why these words bother you. That's why my TikToks bother you. And once again, not being mean to you, cruel to you. Your ish, not my ish. But once again, don't be shy. Comment, DM. I'll talk to you every which way, man. Simple as that. I just try to simplify the issue best as, and it all comes down to you. Everything comes down to you at the end of the day. People want to hear it. Your ish, not my ish, But yeah. But anyways, how was everybody's weekend? I could talk forever. How's every weekend? How's the family? How's kids? How's life? How's health? I better start typing away because I got an hour to jump off this thing. So. But once again, computer questions, guys. I got you all day, every day, easy. I can teach anyone to be a computer technician locally, wherever part of the world you're at, easily. Because that's how I could be a teacher. Remote software, team viewer, you're on computer questions, or you're trying to learn. I'll show you how to do. I'll share with you the ISOs, etc. And wherever you live, part of the world, you could be your own computer technician, doing side hustle, and you get in jams. And I'll give you my number. Call me directly. Wise. I can walk you through. I can send you links. It's easy for the most part. The only time it gets tricky is when you gotta open up a laptop. You gotta be cautious, you don't want to break things, etc. Other than that, but you don't have to. You just be like, okay, I'll do install Windows. But remember, newer laptops have the hard drive installed, internal hard drive versus extra. Older ones are typically external. Towers, desktops are easy because you just have a panel, open it up. Everything's pretty much there. But laptops getting trickier, especially the new ones. They're all sensitive and shouldn't really think. I just like the way they're made. But hey, me personally, I don't care for newer computers. I care. Yes, the better CPUs and GPUs, which is computer talk. A lot of customers don't know. I said they don't know anything about that. You can have an older computer and make it good. I promise you that. As long as it's got 2 cores, 2 processors, at least that. Oh yeah, easily. SSD, RAM, fine tune it. You'll be happy. Especially with laptop cooling pads, software to make the fan run faster and cooler. To keep it cooler, because the hotter it gets, the cooler it gets. The hotter it gets, the more heat soak builds, the more it slows down. If you reduce that and make it colder wise, then it runs a lot faster, more smooth, etc. That's a perfect example. It's all about analogies. Like cars right now, your car can run like shit during summer, right? It can be misfiring, garbage. But wintertime gets hella cold, and if it gets that cold in that area, wherever you live at, that's why the car runs way better, because it's sucking in cold air. Now the motor, even if it's misfiring like shit, it runs a lot better now because it's cold. Summertime it's hot, nope, starts misfiring more, gets hella hot, it's way more gas. Because why? You need to maintain it. And with that, as I say, nobody can fix nobody in the world. But I can fix my car. I can fix my computer. It's any man-made thing I can fix. If I don't know how to, Google and YouTube's your best friend. So I thought I was watching that flick. Like me personally, once again, any movie that I watch now, especially after we watch all my old ones, I tear them apart. Who's the empathist, who's the narcissist, who's the lost amp, etc. All that weird jazz. But it's called Eternals. So with that said, let's say there was gods, Zeus and all, etc. Why aren't they here anymore? Why aren't they? Let's say top people. It's a very simple answer, because you have amps and arcs. If you watch the flick, all flicks, every flick has the good guy, the bad guy would turn good. Simple as that. The bad guy, obviously, 1,000 narcissists every which way, and that's what the evil one. Haven't seen that? Oh, it's an awesome flick. I love mythology and stuff like that. Because it's all about the imagination stage. But even if it was true, even if it wasn't, they aren't here today, right? Or let's say they are here, and they blend with humans, right? Even then, they're still dealing with others, etc. That's why if you watch that, that's very well. So like me, that's what I think about humans. Like instead of stopping to say, but humans are weak. We're raised incorrectly. So the mentality wise, you can destroy anybody with words. Simple as that. Watch Free Guy. I gotta scope it out, see what's up. With petty words, call someone stupid, ugly, fat. Boom. Get in their feelings, right? End of story. And now, especially if their self-esteem is down, having a bad day, now you made it worse. Now, once again, now you live in their mansion, in that room, rent-free. And that's, I'm just like watching them, like, same concept of the same. I'm like, yo, humans are weak. The war doesn't have to happen. Nobody in this world has to get physical. That's what I say, which I'll do TikTok about it. It's modern day cavemen are true narcissists 1,000. Because why? They're ego first and foremost. They cannot handle words at all, and they're what? They're prideful of what they are, and that's why they get physical. You call them out on this shit, they pop off, right? To this your last dance, we have narcissist traits also. We do the same thing. Someone calls you stupid, ugly, fat. What happens to you? You might get mad. Because if you have pride, you will get in trouble. Because why? You call me stupid. Now we're gonna get physical. Starts with words, then builds the physical. Now you become. Now your narcissist trait comes out. Now you get physical over petty ass words. That's what I love. That's what I love. Which how the TikTok about words can trigger the whole world. That's why I tell everybody. I do my TikToks. I do my lives. I say my comments. Everyone's broken. I'm broken. Right away they get defensive. Like, yeah. If you're not broken, my words shouldn't bother you. It's just the word broken. You're broken. Then you died. Like I just ruined your day a little bit. Now you question your self-worth. I'm like, that's what I tell my coworkers and everybody. Like, it's okay to be broken. Now the idea is to be, to fall back on yourself. Worry about yourself. Like, how broken are you? How healed are you? I have to ask all of them that. Narcissist 1000, broken to the last dying breath. Every which way. Matter of fact, I did a TikTok stitch to a female. She called herself a self-proclaimed narcissist, right? And I dropped my comments and I triggered her because that's my job. And she's like, hey, thanks for for your comment with your truth, but everybody has their own perspective. And, thanks for the rude comment. I was like, I'll say less. I love this. That's TikTok is the number one platform in the world because why? I can take anyone, any trolls, any bullies, anyone's comment on, either to me personally wise or somebody else's TikTok, grab it, make a video response. And if you report it or you block me, it doesn't matter to me because why? The smart thing to do, I save my phone. Remove it off my TikTok. It doesn't hurt my feelings, but I'm gonna upload it to my Facebook, my IG, my Twitter, and my YouTube. So on TikTok, you stop me there. It's okay. And then once again, it's not a competition. I might be mean to you. I'm just elaborating with you. And that's the thing. Majority of people in this world are introverts, narcissists or empathists. They're introverts. If I don't if I don't know you, I won't talk to you. I'm an extrovert, 1,000. I can talk to any. If I got paid to talk, I'd be a zillionaire. I promise you that. Am I being mean to you? I'm just like, let's elaborate. Why am I bothering you? I don't know you. And the best people to talk to in this world are nobodies. You know why? Because nobodies don't know you. I don't know your history. Anyway, I do so many one-on-ones, video chat, phone call, etc. And you could have been a killer. You could have body hopped. You could have laid down 10,000 people. I wouldn't know. Even if you told me, I wouldn't even care. I don't care about your past. As long as you learn from it, take your notes, and you push forward in life, then you're doing good. You're progressing. If you're still set in your past and you do the same shit again with the next person, or you're still doing the same shit, you haven't learned. It's called what? It's a habit. So who's the problem? Are they the problem or you're the problem? See? It's very simple to break it down every which way. So it's like, for example, let's say like people are gonna say this: when I was a cheater, I was a cheater. Tradition speaking wise, right? Correct. I tell people, if that's your ex, yes, with you, they'll always cheat with you. No matter if it's one time, it's one time too many. Give them another chance. They haven't cheated for 5 years, 10 years. And let's say 11th year they cheat. And I'm going to tell your face, was a cheater, I was a cheater. But here's the best part. They've been cheating, you just didn't know. On this phone, social media, third party. They get out with entanglement. Simple as that. But the next person to be as an empath, the idea is not to cheat. Not to do anything negative, quote unquote. But you cannot fix yourself with the body by saying, you can try. I didn't make the rules, I just figured out the rules. That's how you, not an I. But whatchamacallit, I'm just elaborating, man. I'm trying to simplify the issue best as, because honestly speaking, life's will take it easy, man, with the chair and talk. That's why I love what I say. I love life with people, and I love life to the fullest, because now I'm blessed every which way. So, day by day, baby steps, and that's all we're going to do as individuals in this world. Because yesterday, the past is over, it's been written. Nobody can fix it, not even God can. Take your notes, study, push forward, learn from it. Do not, if you continue on, once again, fuck your excuses. It's called habit. That's SOS. Stuck up stupid 1 + 1 = 3 wrong answer. Easier to have excuses in life than to keep it 1,000, And tomorrow, aka the future, hasn't happened. You might not wake up tomorrow, so why worry about it? You can have ideas to do this and that, most definitely, but don't overthink the situation. Today, the present, that's the only thing you control in life. The only thing you control in life is that. So with that said, as long as you wake up above ground tomorrow, then you're ahead of the game. You're blessed. The idea is to heal tomorrow, right? If you wake up above ground and do good in life and work on yourself. If you don't, you don't have to. But with that said, keep having bitterness, hatefulness against the world. Blame everybody and the mother for your mistakes. And no one deserves to get mistreated. Obviously not. We understand that. If you have a little sense, no, it should be not mistreated and people talk shit to you. No, none of that. But here's the kicker. If you want to elaborate the situation more, do you know why they're talking shit to you? Do you know why they're mistreating you? Do you know what's going on in their head? Like right now, I talk to my kids all day, every day. I tell all the parents, you know, as adults, right? Quote unquote as adults. You know, if your parents mistreat you, you know, single parent, single, you know, mother, father, or, you know, as a couple, or let's say you don't have no parents. You know, it sucks what happened, you know, they're not there, whatever. No one deserves, no kid deserves that, obviously not. So your life goes to shit at a young age, right? Childhood trauma. You know, where it becomes worse, like a cherry on top, after your first relationship, gay or straight, after your first relationship, you get destroyed. You lose your V card, virginity card, you get destroyed more. And now after that, then what? Every relationship you get into after that, you destroy yourself as the end. You shave love for you lose love for yourself each body you lay down with. Your whole face do that. I did that. I did benefits. You know, 100 plus, etc. I was trying to fill up what I could get from my first day when I started 1,000. All the females laid down, awesome, beautiful females, in and out. But we're both broke at that time. We're both broken. What we're doing is wrong, yes. But what we're doing, I'm feeling what we can't get from my ex and vice versa, your ex. We're talking and vibing, right? You mentioned the idea in life is to have a good partner by our side. But right now, we're just doing our thing, etc. I know I'm talking to you, vibing with you, etc. I care about you. Yes, you're not my partner, and vice versa, but we're talking and vibing. But the downfall about when you do body hopping, etc., you know, benefits, you know, if you want to do fuck buddies, whatever you want to say, whatever terminology you want to use, as an empath, each body you lay down with, you're losing love for yourself. You're questioning your self-worth. And it eventually will catch up to you because you lose control. You lose control every which way, man. Like me, like in Seattle, for the most part, you know, males and females are pretty blunt. Females, yo, they're not shy, extroverts every which way. If they're likely to dig you, you know, they'll talk to you. They're like, yo, what's up with you? You know, what you doing after work? Like, huh? And now, boom, now I'm going to dinner. And it can, you know, evolve from, you know, a lot more from there wise. But the idea is not to keep doing that. Lust is a temporary patch in life, man. You know, eventually when you have a good partner by your side, you get lust and love every which way. Oh, you hermano, what's the deal? Welcome to the live, bro. How you doing? De España. What's going on? So I'm trying to click on your face. Oh, Fede. Oh, thank you. No, I've been looking for someone to do my braids, man, because I'm picky with my peoples. And I usually, you know, like in Eastern Washington, you know, they don't know how to twist hair. Not everybody. I'm not saying really well. It's not the thing. In Seattle, everywhere. I would have been having my hair twisted a long time ago, but I'm very picky. So she did a hella good job, as you can see. And then from there was hella cool person. She's from the Valley, like I'm from the Valley, but she left the Valley, went to Chicago, and now she's an extrovert. We're talking to vibing, like I don't even know from Adam. We're just talking to vibing, etc. And I told her, oh yeah, I lived in Seattle for 12 years, so that's why, you know, the West Side's the best side, because why? Extrovert, everyone socializes for the most part. Show you mad love and respect for the most part, right? And she's laughing, that's crazy. Yeah, that's how the same thing. I came back here and I forgot the ways of Eastern Washington. Because Eastern Washington is like narrow-minded people, etc. They're all introverts. If you don't know me, they don't want to talk to you. And we were just cracking jokes, and I told you, see, look at you and I, we don't know each other. I just came here to get my hair twisted, and that's it. I gotta stay quiet and let you do your job, right? But I love to talk. If I got paid to talk, I'd be a zillionaire, right? And with that said, look at you and I are talking about vibing. Now I was talking about TikToks. I go, don't worry, I'll give you a plug. I'll do a shout out to etc. And because she don't know anything about social media, so, you know, not to the fullest. And I tell them, no, TikTok's the best platform in the world. You make your TikTok, right? Save it to your phone and upload it to, like me. I show, look at, I'm gonna make it about TikTok right now. We did my hair real quick, fast one, right? And with that said, then from there I'm gonna put in my IG, my Facebook, my Twitter, and my YouTube. She's like, you do all that? Like, yeah, social media's my itch. It's easy. Just upload, put your hashtags. If you want to make it pretty, I go, you're getting crazy with it if you want to. No, I just simplify it, put my hashtags, and then from there, if I tag anybody, I'll tag you in my TikTok. And from there, I'll tag you. If I follow you on Facebook, IG, Twitter, I'll tag you in that also. So then from there, what am I doing for you on your side? Showing you love and respect. So my people see it, and I tag you in it. My people see it, and your people see it. All the people see it together. They can, you know, like our stuff, follow our stuff, and social media making it evolve. I tell people, I might never meet you in person, but this is close enough. That's why I love social media, because this is close enough to meet the whole world. You know, I can tell everybody, where I'm from, Eastern Washington, I don't have a lot of friends and family. Well, I have hella family, but we don't talk because I'm considered crazy for all my ink, what I talk about. It doesn't hurt my feelings at all. You know, so, but with that said, I tell my peoples are out of my pocket all day, every day. I do my TikToks, chop it up with you, do my lives. That's close enough for me, man, you know? Yes, no wonderful time to live in. Oh yeah, no, blessed every which way 1,000. That's why me, I'm, you know, born in 81, so I was born with old technology, and before and then 94, 95 was, that's when the first phone, Nokia's came out, etc. So I grew into technology. So our kids younger, etc. You know, from you say like you know 2000, etc. Younger, they they are technology. But the thing is to use it correctly, not incorrectly. That's why in relationships, use it correctly, not incorrectly. That's why you have the phone. 2020 relationship script on that phone, so she built a party. They jada on entanglement, right? Because you're bumping heads in your relationship, but when your partner's about to leave, you leave or they leave mentally, they've been gone. They've been shopping around the phone because it's easy to find 1,000 girlfriends, 1,000 boyfriends. Lust all you want. Lust is a temporary feeling in the world. And with that said, majority of relationships, let's break it down. Keep it 1,000. Majority of relationships, M star arcs, starts with lust because you love on each other, you're feeling good, you're vibing, etc. And then it goes to love. Narcissists can't love, so let's scratch them out. And then it falls to toxic love. You're crashing, bumping heads, the jealousy, all that negative bullshit. And then it falls to the last stage of what? I don't love you, I have love for you. Now, it's either I cheat, you cheat, or stalemate. Who's going to get it believed? The idea is to do what? Break up correct, not incorrectly. But with that said, anyone that says that you guys left on a good note, it just didn't work out. It wasn't toxic. I'm like, if it wasn't toxic, why did you break up? Even if you left on a good note, it didn't work out. Your differences, toxicity wise. And that's why the idea is to talk and, to do communication and comprehension to elaborate with each other. That's why me personally, what I did was, it is called goldfish. Yes, and carry the baggage. I'm 81 too, yes. Oh, awesome. There you go. Hell yeah. You know what's up. You know exactly what's going on, So with that said, me personally, in Seattle, I got taught this. I was in this concept when I want to get to know somebody. Goldfish. Like the card game, you match up your cards, etc. So with that said, this older black cat, I was 31 at the time, I believe, and he was like 58, 59. He's like, I'm older than you guys, because that's when I had my DV classes. And he's like, this is the way I do with females. You don't have to vibe with anything I'm saying, but it makes it a lot easier, right? So you don't waste time. The thing is, like, here's the kicker, I'm older than you guys. You cannot get love back, you cannot get time back. So I will help you and guide you. And once again, you don't have to vibe what I said. And he was like, I was interested. Like, yo, I love to learn. I go for it. I would love to hear this concept. So any girl I like, if I vice versa, you see him, you like him, and you build up, right? You take him out, dinner, all that traditional bullshit, which is that's cool, but it's traditional. Traditional ways are broken. I don't got time to waste. I did that. Look, I'm older than you guys. I did that. I'm like, double your age, so I wasted so much time with wrong individuals. So this is what I do. I tell you, yo, ma, you like me? I like you. Cool. We established that. I like you, like me. Cool. We have feelings for each other. We're digging each other. Awesome. So then I tell them we're gonna do goldfish, and they're like, same thing like you guys, goldfish. So I'm going to talk to you like you're the female, right? Ask me whatever you like, and I'll keep it humble with you, and vice versa. Ask me whatever you like, whatever I like, I'm going to ask you the same thing. But just keep it 100. Don't lie to me. If you lie something about something petty today, and I found, I don't know, 6 months, a year from now, then if I want to take it that way, I will take it that way, and I will just start and squash it. If you lie about something so small today, and I find out 6 months, a year later, what else can you lie about that's worse? Are you going to cheat on me, etc.? How you been talking to others? If we bump heads clash, are you going to be talking to others? I don't want to waste time. And he's all, so we're talking environment, likes, dislikes, jealousy, whatever, and all that, interest, which is cool. And like he says, this is what I tell him, I want to get to know you today, not tomorrow. And I was like, damn, that's badass. That's an awesome analogy. He's like, but this is where people get scared. Especially, males, not really. Females, yes, because they're more softer wise, they're delicate. So I tell him, okay, then we're going to bump it up. Like, what's up? It's about TLC. Well, I say TLC, I don't say, I'm not really blunt, sex intercourse, right? And then the females get offended. They're like, what? Let's talk about that. What she likes and loves about it, etc. And they'd be like, I don't want to talk about that. And he's all cool. He's like, okay, you have the right to say that, but I'm going to give you a scenario. That's why that scenario word, I took that from him. That's the cool thing about vibing with other amps. We observe, we talk, we vibe, we share notes. We switch the terminology, or we take the terminology. Like, tell you, any way I speak, take it. I don't care, run with it. Claim it as yours does not hurt my feelings at all, Share it to them family. So the scenario, you just said right now we cannot talk about TLC because why? Because I'm not ready. If I got to get to know you or be with you to talk about that. He's all cool. Traditional answer. So I'm going to give you a scenario. Let's say we're a couple now, right? Scenario, you and I together. Right, we wait a year to have TLC, right? But so within that time, we go out, have fun, travel the world. We're having a good time, right? We're having a good time. Everything's going smoothly, boom, boom, boom. The year happens, and we lay down with each other. Let's say I suck, you suck. There's things I don't like about you during TLC, and vice versa. And me personally, like if I decided TLC and it sucks, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'm gonna just get up and leave. Like, and here's the kicker. So I'm not being rude to you when I say this. That's the scenario. So if I get up and leave, what happens to you? I don't care, because now I'm wasting my time. I can't get time back. Can't get feelings back. I can't get love back. None of that stuff. And you're going to be like, what? So you leave me because of that? Yeah. I'm leaving you because TLC because I suck, you suck. Yes. I'm not wasting no more time. This is what I told you at the very beginning. Let's talk about it. So with that said, you rather find a tradition speaking wise physically about the TLC part than verbally talking about it. And here's the best part: we talk about it verbally. It doesn't click, right? Because I love this. You don't do this. We said, okay, look it. It's not gonna work out. So I never kissed you. I never laid down with you, and then I waste your time. Now we're just talking. See? Every time we see anytime we see each other in part of this world, what's up? How you doing? But we already know it wouldn't have worked out. So I was like, that's beautiful as hell. So I took that shit and ran with it. So every time a female digs me, I would talk to them and I tell you, let's do goldfish. And I elaborate to them. And the same thing, with TLC, I'd be like, okay, scenario, and boom, boom. They'd be like, it's different when you're talking about, but thanks for, like you said, keep it humble, for being honest about it. Yeah, look it. I never laid down with you, kissed you. We didn't waste time or love or feelings. It's communication. Oh yeah, hermano, yeah. Communication, the other half, comprehension. You and I can talk all day. That's what people clash all day. People who just do traditional speaking communication, they always clash, right? Because the difference is wise. But if you do communication and comprehension, now we'll step back. Okay, cool. You got your point of view. I got my point of view. From there, wise, let's put it together, wise. If not, that's why in relationships, for the most part, females, I'm gonna say all of them do, but they'll get offended, right? And the idea is to, if you want, or whoever's popping off, the idea is to just fall back. Or you know what, the situation, this conversation is not happening. Obviously, it bothers you. Let's switch the subject and try another day to fall back on this specific subject because obviously it's bothering you. So let's talk about it. But right now with anger, isn't it just escalate more? And it's not, I don't want you to get to the point where you pop off and shit's flying, pretend you might get physical over words, over this conversation. So the smart thing to do, the adult thing to do, just switch the subject, And some people don't like that. Be like, no, we're talking about it now. Like, no, we're not. If you want to talk about it, you can talk to the wall. Because I'm going to say things and just keep it 1,000 with you and then trigger you more. So why do you want things to escalate? And if you do, I say, hey, we'll talk. And if you want to get crazy with it, I'll just leave. Simple as that. And that's why I tell you, communication comprehension. So that's why a lot of people in this world clash. But, that's on them, not on you. That's why I tell people when I do my TikToks, do my lives. If these words trigger you behind the screen, now you know you from Adams. Am I the problem? Or are you the problem? Or the word's the problem? See? On my side, I keep it 1,000 with you. And if if I offend you, comment away and let me know. And let's talk about elaborated because once again, I love myself 1,000. Mind, body, heart, soul, and soul, love 1,000. My mansion, if I close the doors, the mask smiles. If I took it off, there ain't in my life. I'm 1,000 with myself. I love life to the fullest. I'm 2020 amp. I'm a lover and a healer, and that's it. Traditional last dance. What are you guys? Like I was traditional, I was sure. Lovers, healers, overthinkers. What do you guys worry about? Love, time, death. Out of the 5 W's, who, what, where, why, whom, why. What's your favorite question with the world? With the cherry on top. Why? Why they do me dirty? Why I always get used? Why I was, wearing my heart in my sleep, And then, what is all traditional last dance flaw? The major flaw. Majority of choices are done with our heart feelings instead of our minds, heads, common sense. That's why they always clashing. And with that said, that's why you don't go up. You got feeling, aka intuition. Especially when it comes to relationships, for friendship, etc. But relations wise, like they're toxic people, but you love them. No, you don't love them. It's called toxic love. Love does not hurt. Love does not question yourself at all. Toxic love does. And with that said, pain hurts also, right? So the idea is to get out of the situation. And yes, for sure, common sense, easy said than done. Support me do a lot faster. And from there on, you just gotta fall back on yourself. But it takes time. I said easy, I'm over it. Bless 1,000. At 39 years old last year, 40 now, 18 at heart always. I can say what I say very freely. And then I love my ex for leave me every which way because we're talking and vibing, And the idea is to help the world best as. Because why? To amps get the life back. So you don't be with toxic people. You push all narcissistic energy vampires away 1,000 so you can get your life back. Keep positive amps like you that are healing around you. Then what happens when you do that? With positive amps like you, the healing, you control your overthinking and less food on your plate. You have enough food on your plate, aka, an analogy wise, enough stress. Why do you want to add more stress to it? Add your, whoever's negative to your parents, family, kids, coworkers. That's their bitterness. I'll be right back. Get some water. Cottonmouth. But with that said, just working yourself wise. That's why I just simplify it best as, and that's why all the things I say, like all my comments, I was saying about actually when I was working out, So like when I say the riddle to all Amsterdam arcs, if you're not 1,000 Neo in the Matrix, 2020 amp. With that said, listen to the power now. That's my world. And I tell you, it's not a competition. I don't want you to be my level. I need you to be my level. From there, you can, I want to offend you. These words, nothing that I just said will offend you at all, because it's just words. You elaborate. You understand, you comprehend where I'm coming from. And with that said, there has to be like other whatchamacallit. Hey Theo, how you doing? How's it going? Welcome to live. There has to be other Neos in the Matrix. It's highly impossible. I'm the only person in the world that says what I'm saying. 1,000 with all the nationalities, all the tongues. Highly impossible. It has to be other Neos in the Matrix, man. And that's why spiritual talk, aka Matrix talk. Yeah, the 2D world of sheep. Amsterdam Arcs. What is that? You're a sheep, like I was. I heard the words in 2000 in Seattle from my buddies. I did not take it to the fullest because in the Spanish culture, Hispanic and the Spaniards, we're not taught about Amsterdam Arcs. That's why squares empathists, circle narcissists, squares we love, circle narcissists like broken heart. They don't know how to love. They won't ever love themselves. And that's why I have the analogies for Spanish culture. You have alphas. I'm alpha. I dislike that traditional bullshit saying. This is my definition. So all narcissists are alphas. Where's it at? Oh, yeah, machistas, narcissists. Eventually, this and all, I'm going to have betas, mandilones, and then empathists, etc. And that's the two categories. Everyone's like, oh, it's not good at judging categories. Whatever you want to use, positive, negative, God, the devil, yin, yang, right, wrong, whatever analogy, it's still going to be the same shit. Positive, negative. It's always going to be positive, negative, no matter what. Whatever words you want to use in your vocabulary, that's on you. To stop people. Even atheists, whatever. We all know right from wrong. But here's the best part for the young generation. If you did not know right from wrong, what you got nowadays, technology, the phone, YouTube, Google. If you want to be lazy about it, which especially the younger generation, YouTube it. It's cheating wrong. It's stealing wrong. It's name calling wrong. Someone did a video about it. If they did it, now you have to do a little study and reading. Go to Google. Someone did a forum about it. You simplify is good. It all binary. You're right. Oh, thank you, man. No, I'm just trying to make it easy because, like for example, a lot of counselors, psychiatrists, therapists, life coaches, narc talk people. The M squad that do narc talk, that sit on narc talk. Not no disrespect them at all. They don't like the way I simplify it. They're like, oh, it's just black and white. I'm like, yeah, if you want. I go, I'm trying to make life pathetically easy with the cherry on top. It's black and white. Amsterdam Arcs, have it on me, etc. So with that said, the gray part, what I call a lost empath, empathy, etc., which in the psychology books and then counselor therapist books, they call that a dark empath, which basically, you have your narcissist traits coming out. That's like in the category I put a dark empath, aka lost empath. What I say is the black market, gangbanger, mafiosos, hitmen, racist. Do you believe every gangbanger is bad, every racist is bad, every hitman is bad, every mafioso is bad? Do you know that individual's history? Do you know what they've been through? Do you know how they grew up? A lot of people don't want to do that. Oh, they're bad people. Let them be, and that's why narcissists, and that's their job. They're beasts of what they do. They're rugged to the last day breath. End of story. You see, I don't sit on them. I won't be mean to them. I'll sit there and I'll elaborate, talk to them most definitely, so they can understand what they are every which way. So it's the last step, and then in the last step world, the black market world, I'll talk to them also like, I know you get banging all that good shit. You do negative shit, but do you do it because you do it because you're in the mix? You do it because you want to? Because I know you have a heart. I know you have a heart every which way. The idea is the idea is to get out of the situation. Yes, you said done code and all that negative bullshit, most definitely, but I know you're not a bad person. You're just in a bad environment, a bad scenario. The idea is eventually to get out of this scenario. If not, the black market, everyone knows the outcome when you gangbang, mafioso, etc. It's always a negative outcome. And you could have lived a lot longer life if you chose to get out of the situation. So that's why tell people, the idea is to sit down, whoever you want to judge, talk to that through communication, comprehension. Me, 0-3 minutes. Verbally, phone, etc. Comments. I'm already judging you. Oh, you're a square, you're a circle. Amsterdam Arcs, square, empathist, circle, narcissist. I'm judging you already. You have the right to judge. You have to judge and not believe that like we were brainwashed that everyone's nice to us. Treat, even if they're mean to us, pray for them, give them another chance. Even though you give them 1,000, give them 1,001, 1,002, and so on and so on. Keep destroying yourself and don't learn not to say no. Keep say yes to everything. Even if you're broke, keep saying yes. If they're hurting you, keep saying yes. You see what I'm saying? Like, don't do that. Oh, hey Amber, how you doing? How's it going? Welcome to live. How's the weekend? How's life? How's the family? But thank you. I haven't had braids, honestly, like my hair twisted for like 8 years. 8 years. Before that, my hair's like it's short now, but I used to have my hair to my butt twice, to the middle of my back once, so 3 times in my life. And then yeah, I moved to Eastern Washington. I transferred from O'Reilly's from Seattle, which is 2020, modern times, to Eastern Washington, which is 1950 Rolodex times. And they told me I can transfer, but I can't work for them until I cut my hair. So I play stupid. Like, I'm a Muslim. I don't care what your religion. I don't care. You got either you cut your hair to work or you don't. So I had neither job at that time. So cut my hair off, which is pretty retarded. Eastern Washington, the rules are so retarded. They're back in 1950s time. That's why I dislike where I'm from, origin wise. But I'm here, so I just thought people would be like, "Oh, you always talking about the valley. Why don't you move?" Like, no. At first, I thought about going back to the west side. I was like, you know what? Why should I move? Because I dislike the area? No, you guys move away from me, and I'm good. I'll go on my day. If I bother you, I don't care. That's your issue, not my issue. Doing okay. Oh, very blessed. Thank you. Very blessed. Thank you. Well, quote unquote, I'm doing a cover letter because at work wise, so once again, computer question, guys. I got you. Microsoft, Apple, laptop, desktops, phones, and a little bit, but I got you every which way. So at my job wise, I work for a company. We do windows, any type of window for the most part. So we load them on to the semi trucks and then box trucks. So, but their computers are hella slow. Like me, I'm there like tinkering with it because I'm the doctor. I can fix computers. So I'm gonna do that. I do my cover letter and try to get the IT position. Going to have dinner. Really enjoy the live and see you in great energy. Stay blessed. Oh, gracias. Take care. Have fun. Enjoy your dinner. Stay blessed. Be safe out there. Watch out for the zombies, aka the COVID. And yeah, most definitely. Thank you every which way. Remember, just take care of yourself. Keep good people around you. That's to make life a lot easier, quote unquote. But yeah, thanks for jumping the live. But yeah, I'll be coming out here like probably like 2-3 times a week, maybe 4 times a week during the day now because I work in Sweet Shift night times. So yeah, but yeah, thanks 1,000. But once again, I gotta continue on doing my cover letter because I gotta leave like in 30 minutes to shoot over there. But everyone who's in the live, man, I love and respect you. Once again, if you have any questions, we talking live, you can DM me. Don't be shy. And I tell you, I'm just trying to help all the AM squads so they can figure out what they are and understand, comprehend why they got mistreated, why they're raised incorrectly. All of it raised incorrectly and stuck on the generational cycle, not knowing. Sounds rude and tough, but keep it 1,000. Why do you think you are the way you are? You wear your heart on your sleeve and you want to fix the whole world. AKA fixers. Like, you can't fix nobody in the world. You can heal, guide, support, uplift, show love, 1,000, but you can't fix them. The only thing you fix in the world is man-made things. Like me, I can fix computers, I can fix cars, I can fix certain things. If not, then YouTube and Google is my best friend. I just Google it, and from there they'll guide me. We can fix those things, man-made things. But as far as humans, human emotions, our heads, no. But for sure, the more people in your support team, the hell young guys support you every which way. It feels a lot better because you're not alone. And maybe locally, you might not have known, the vibe what you said. You might feel alone because you push everybody away. What are you and I doing? I'm just watching TikTok, on the live, etc. We talking and vibing, right? Don't feel alone. I got you every which way. That's why I tell people this is the best platform in the world to learn about imps and arcs. Why you suffered. Facebook, they can't do this. IG, Twitter, Snap, nah. That's just traditional. That's that broken lifestyle, etc. So you okay, babe? Hey, you okay? What's up, pet? What's up? Oh yeah, you good. One of my dogs. You okay, mommy? You okay? Okay. Go to the sala. But once again, you guys have any questions, don't be shy, etc. You could comment out here and DM me. I love to talk to the world. I do a lot of one-on-ones, video chats, phone calls, etc. And just don't feel alone. It's day by day baby steps, man. That's all you can do in life. Nothing more, nothing less. And I say it 1,000 times. Keep positive answer around you. You're healing, and you be blessed. I promise you that. It's a lot easier. Because the idea is to get your life back, quote unquote. But yeah, how's everyone's day going so far? I'll probably be on for another 15 minutes, and then I gotta jump off. I gotta shoot to work so I can take my cover letter. Hey, Papula, how you doing? How's it going? Welcome to live. How was your weekend? How's the family? How's health? How's life? And sorry, anyone that jumps on, hey, what's up, Anton? How you doing? How's the family? How's life? Almost gobble day, but I might be in routine. I'll be talking to Vibe, and I apologize. I try to say what's up to everybody that jumps on. And with that said, I want to do my lives. As long as the TikTok server works correctly, I can save it to my phone, doesn't crash. I upload to my YouTube channel, so you can click on my name, my bio, and you see the IG, Instagram icon. You see my IG, and you see my YouTube channel. So all the lives, for the most part, I upload them there. But with that said, as whoever comments on it, I believe they do it for, legal issues wise. They don't show comments. So basically, when you watch my lives, it looks like I'm talking to myself, but I'm actually talking to you guys. But for legal issues, they won't show, any TikTokers comments at all, any profile, nothing. It just shows like this basically, but without the comments. And that's why I love going to TikTok live. Is talk it up, vibe with you most definitely. And from there wise, put it in my YouTube channel. So if you miss my lives, I will talk about the same thing to my last dying breath. Talk about life, relationship, how you suffer, Amps and Narcs. Shout out on me, because that's all you have in this world, good and bad people. Even if you're good, it's not bad when I say it, but the whole world's broken. Amps and Narcs can't change. To last dying breath, they're broken. They are on karma. To their last steps, we can change. We can fall back and work on ourselves. That's what we can do. And the idea is to have a better life, quote unquote, if you keep positive Amps around you. Push on Narcs energy vampires away 1,000. Then from there, you control your overthinking, because your head's your best friend or your worst enemy, and you have less stress in your life. So, and that's me personally, they'll do the whole, I might y'all see the narc talk. You see your relationship, and they'll be like, yo, push everybody away, block your ex. You can do that most definitely for now. In the beginning, most definitely, but I promise you, the true stress to yourself as an individual, when you let your exes go 1,000, is, if you can see it face to face. If you're getting your feelings still, it's because you're still healing, you still need the idea eventually is to let them go 1,000. So when you let that individual exes go 1,000, you can see them face to face, nose to nose, mouth to mouth. No feelings behind it. You've had the memories most definitely, but now they don't hurt you. Even if they mistreat you, beat you up, etc., cheat on you, they put you to hell and back. You stab them in the heart with the oxymoron. I love you for leaving me. And that's the oxymoron people don't like when I say that. Like how can I love someone that mistreated me, beat me, etc.? Because you forgive, obviously not forget. You don't hate, you don't dislike, you don't like the way they just did it to you. In your head, you're matching that door that they own, because anyone that you have bitterness, hateful to, towards the individual, in your head, you're matching, they own that door. Any other type of people, anyone from today to your past childhood. That's the reason why, as amps, overthinking beats the crap out of us. Because why? We have so much going on. And then when you allow the other narc energy vampires in life mistreat you, coworkers, and your partner, etc., now you add more doors of pain in your mansion, where the mask smiles even more. So, and that's why it took me 30 nights of my life to finally take out my mask of smiles off, leave on the shelf when I walked in my mansion, and went from my ex to my childhood. Forgave everybody, man. And obviously it's not an easy process, but that's what you work on day by day, baby steps. Because when you can do that, then you get your life back. Then when you become, woke, you're in the matrix, now you understand everybody, you comprehend the whole world. It's easy, you love life to the fullest. Now you're just as an average, just a lover and a healer, and that's it. Not an overthinker, time is irrelevant. You just live day by day, because you might not wake up tomorrow. So then you don't stress about nothing. You're just like, cool. Yeah, this is how I'm supposed to feel. Blessed, yeah. And with that said, I like to tell you, it's not a competition. I need all the amps to be my level. And that's why I tell people that it's highly impossible. I'm the only 2020 amp Neo in the Matrix that say what I'm saying. That's why I always call out everybody, not in a bad way, but in a good way. All the counselors, psychotherapists, life coaches, yo, you blessed, you 1,000. You say you're woke, then let's do a live. Let's elaborate. Let's teach the world what's up. And they don't do that. They run away, or they block me, which is cool. I'm gonna start doing a block list for all the amps and narcs. It was yo, just an open mind conversation. You scared of words? Especially like me, I'm a small TikToker, right? And me, honestly, I don't care for numbers at all. If I won't follow 1,000 followers, I'll keep saying what I'm saying. And from there, wise, every time I do my TikToks, I promote myself. I put on my IG, my Facebook, my Twitter, and my YouTube. Free promotion. So that's how, as an individual, you don't fold. A lot of the young cats want to be like they want to blow up, make it mainstream, etc. That's cool if you do it. It's awesome, more power to you. But with that said, don't let the fame get to your head. And on top of that, work on yourself. If you have money, your status, and you love yourself 1,000, you're in the Matrix, you're blessed every which way. You don't worry about a dollar. But obviously, when you have financial issues, it makes more stress in your life. And then people give you shit about it, and they give you more stress in life. That's why I tell people, push on Narcs energy vampires by 1,000, so you can keep working on yourself. Day by day, baby steps, But you don't have to do that type of, Well, anything I say, if y'all call me crazy, I'll be crazy, but I'm crazy and very happy and blessed in life. 1,000. But about, yeah, 2 more minutes, guys. I'm gonna jump off because I gotta start typing my cover letter and get ready to get out of here. But once again, any computer question, guys, I got you. Don't be shy. Any life relationship I've suffered. MC Narc, I got you every which way. Don't feel alone. I promise you, you're not alone. That's why I love TikTok, because I was doing this talking Facebook. Not to full as now, but I was talking about MC Narc, etc. And you know, majority of my followers are females because they vibe with me. They know what I'm talking about, you know. And then I jumped on, because my nephew, they jumped on TikTok. Yo, this is my world. I love it here because now they talk about MC Narcs. But I don't do too much on the Narc talk. I do more on the M talk. But because it's both sides also. Sorry, my dogs. Jeez. But anyways, because remember, everyone in the world has narcissist traits. All traditional last names, we have narcissist traits also. Can love bomb you, gaslight you, do that fake rumors your love story, do the Jade August entanglement, aka cheating, verbally abusive and physically abusive, but I'm not a narcissist. You're not a narcissist. It's just your narc traits coming out of you. Because why? Reactive abuse. Your partner pushed you, and partner pushed you to your limits. And that's why it's just about the communication comprehension. Don't bottle things up. If you do, that's what happens. Your head's going to hold so much anger inside, bitterness inside, and then you just pop off. You're not a bad person. You're not a mean person. But since you pushed to your limits, they kept poking the bear. Today's the day, you know? So, and what the idea mentions to not let these petty words get to you. They're just words. But if these words trigger you, especially if you don't know me from Adams, and my TikToks bother you, am I the problem? Are you the problem? Or the word's the problem? You know, I know the answer, but I don't need to answer it for you. You need to answer it for yourself. Because the idea is, I tell you, that's what I do with anybody I talk to, either on here, do lives, or do TikToks, or one-on-ones, phone calls. I tell you, I'll always give you like little hints, little riddles and shit. Because you know the answer, you just need guidance. That's all it is. Because before we got broken in this world, one side of the head, every question you have here, the other side has the answer. But when we went through relationship, childhood trauma, etc., all things started getting triggered, and then we lost motivation, we lost, train of thought, etc. Every relationship you get into, get destroyed. Your overthink gets triggered more. You're like, all these questions you have, the whys, you know the answer. You just need guidance now to remember that. So it sounds crazy, but I got you guys. But thanks for jumping on the live. I gotta get off, kids. I gotta finish this cover letter. I gotta get ready for work. So I'll be here tomorrow again, most definitely again. So you probably see me here daily now. Probably Monday through Wednesday, Monday, Thursdays. On the weekends, I got things to do at my boys. So remember, guys, day by day, baby steps. Don't be hard on yourself, man. The more people in your support team, I promise you're gonna go a lot faster. If your exes, past pain, toxic love, trauma, and childhood trauma 1,000. So remember, just keep doing good, man. Keep doing good. Don't give up. I know shit gets hard. I understand, money, etc., life. It gets hard, but at Zamps, don't give up, man. At all. I tell you, don't feel alone. I got you every which way. You can, comment, DM me. It's just talking vibing. That's all it is. That's all we do. Talking and vibing. So you don't feel alone, and from there you can start controlling your overthink. Understanding the overthinking. So stay fresh. Have a good day. Be safe. Ciao, ciao.